Yeah, it was. I don't know. God, my head. Callian all went out to go get to go try to find what happened to him. We went out and ended up finding a bunch of bloodstains in an alleyway after searching for like 2 hours in the dark. And we found a crossbow bolt embedded in the wood, and that was about as far as we got. We couldn't really figure out anything else. The footsteps didn't really make sense. And we don't even know it was him, actually, in character. We saw kind of a weird conflict outside in the gutter area. I think that was about it.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot about Alneth getting chastised by the guy who's putting us up, like Henry, for looking at his conspiracy board.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, that's everything.
Okay. Alrighty. So that's essentially what you guys got up to yesterday. And now it's the dawn of a new day. You've awoken. What are you guys gonna do?
We appear to have gained Callian.
Hey, sorry guys.
Samuel's gonna go see if they need more work for some hair of the dog.
Did you guys start yet?
We're just starting. We just finished my labored recap as I'm the sick person, but I was the one who volunteered to do it, so.
Cool. Alright.
I'm a new guy. Hello.
Hello.
You may refer to me as Gummy or Golemon, whichever one.
I just refer to him as Swine, but you know me. I also refer to him as Halfrican or less than me.
Halfrican?
Yeah, that's what you call a halfway, half black guy.
It works.
He's
Never heard that term
a
before.
mixed boy.
Or as I like to say, nigga half breed.
He's allowed to say that his dad's black.
You're a hybrid engine.
I'm really engine. Alright, yeah, so so what are you guys gonna do? As a group. Right. You all wake up. You all sort of see each other leave. Or more get downstairs. Where Rita the gnome is doing the cooking.
Okay.
I would assume she's mad about Samuel sleeping under the table.
No. Didn't really care. In fact, you actually see that when you wake up, when Samuel wakes up, he is he had priorly like fell and like slept, like sort of landed onto his napkin. He wakes up and there's actually like several napkins under his head now.
She cares for the strange transients Henry's taken in. How nice of her.
I think I would probably go out and try and find more clues as to what happened to our other member, or if he just up and left.
I'll go too, sure.
I'll join. I could probably use the experience of my background to assist. Possibly. Probably not. Maybe.
So what is it you're doing?
Looking.
Gonna go look at the clues in the daylight, pretty much,
Ah, right, okay. I see. Yeah, you can go do that.
rather than having to sneak around at night.
Roll perception. try and see if you can see where it was originally that you were like at. Plenty fine. You find it easy.
We all find it easily.
So yeah, you do find it. The duration of the night has sort of caused the snow to sort of cover over a bit and whatnot. There's still a minute blood splatter, and the prior bolt that you had viewed on the wall, like on the corner of the building, is now gone.
Is there still a hole there?
Yeah. There's still the remnants of like the fact that the bolt would have been. Just the bolt itself is gone.
Can I sniff the wood where the hole is at?
Smells like wood.
Nothing else? I'm just trying to see if I smell poison or other something.
Nah,
that's
there's
not wood.
no traces of anything else other than just the wood.
It's like 12 hours after it was shot into wood.
Even then, it was a
I
standard.
don't know.
It was literally a standard bolt. There won't be anything regardless.
Ah, okay.
So there's not much really to investigate anymore. All the footprints and the body cut out, they're all gone. Or not gone, but they're less. The footprints are completely gone, but the body, where the body was sort of laying, is almost like completely. It's almost completely vanished. Other than it's just a small minor indent, and the blood splatter is there, but it's not. It's like you have to move the snow around a bit to sort of see what's really going down.
Okay, so if we're gonna deal with all the goblins, Relor missing aside, I don't know what happened to him.
He's likely dead or kidnapped.
Either one.
What would they gain by kidnapping an impoverished man?
Meat.
They're slavers. They need the manpower. Or humanoid power, whatever.
Well, in any case, we're still outnumbered if we try to fight them head on.
We need more information. I'm thinking about asking Henry Nodorn, to see if he can probably give us some information about inside the blood court.
Well, I mean, I'm highly suspect he'd even want to talk about it, because that would presuppose us doing something about the goblins, which he's already against.
He's against. He's against. What's his name? Sorry. He's against Vale's confrontal style. So if we're just more sneaky about it, taking it a bit slower, he might be more susceptible to it. He might be more willing to try. Especially if we get his daughter to safety, whatever she is.
Well, I mean, you see, there's two steps to a plan like this. If we get her out, we need to deal with all the goblins, because then they'll come back to punish him. There's only one person who would be interested in the freeing of their own daughter, and that would be him.
Well, we just don't free only her. We can free everyone else.
Yes, they did mention there was 2 other guards that were taken there.
Okay.
Maybe if we can manage to get them free, we would actually have some skilled fighters at our side as well.
There's the other matter. Well, let's go and go see if we can get him to tell us how the building looks on the inside, then we can come up with a plan of entrance.
I think I'll go watch them for a while and see if I can't at least attempt a head count.
Alright, please don't get yourself Kidnapped.
killed, kidnapped, seen.
If I
There's a loose
do, I
strand
promise I'll kill as
behind.
many as I can.
There's a loose strand we left behind before. We never dealt with Zed. He's seemed pretty strong. Man himself. So he wanted its model, but might be willing to get anyone else. So keep an eye out for him.
Will do.
Well, I think I'm gonna head on down to the bar and help them clean some more.
You think you can not drink and just gain money from it?
Well, I'm gonna gain something from it.
Okay.
Alright, then I guess let's go back and talk to Henry.
You guys are
I'll
gonna
join you.
okay. So, you do find him in his backyard, shoveling snow, as per normal. And he sort of sees you coming at you. What do you want?
First let's finish shoveling. Come on.
And he'll throw you a shovel. I'd appreciate it.
Let's shovel.
So yeah, he starts shoveling, and like while he's shoveling, and he's just sort of like, yeah. So, what is it you wanted to talk about?
I know you're extremely against it, and I know you don't want anything to be done about it, but we all unanimously want to do something about the goblins.
Be my guest. Just don't use my house as refuge.
We don't plan to, but there's something I wanted to ask you about.
What's that?
The layout of the inside of the court.
Well, you walk in through the front door, and you got the main hall area. At least that's what it was when we had the town hall. Blood court. They put a few chairs in there, a bit of rickety wooden structures and whatnot. To the leftish hand side was where most of my staff used to work to feed for like when there were gatherings and whatnot. Behind that's like the storage room. And then behind that was my office. If you don't mind, I think that'll be enough question.
Okay.
And he just like sort of keeps shoveling and doesn't really make eye contact with you.
Okay. Keep shoveling.
Look, if you really want something to be done about the goblins, just go to Vale. He's way more interested than I am.
We already talked to Vale. I don't like his plan, though.
What was his plan?
If you told me, you would probably be way more angry at him than you should be worrying about. Do you still want to hear it?
Sure.
He kind of gave us a really big bomb to go blow up the bar with.
And he like... He what?
He wants to rile up the people to rise
That's
against
it.
the goblins.
Killing the bastard now. And he just like
Wait.
stands up and he walks through his like back door, like into
Wait.
his kitchen areas. What do you want?
We're gonna change them.
I don't give a damn whether you change it. He's dying. No bastard's gonna change the way my town works. He's not gonna try and blow up a bloody inn. He just sort of like
Do it now,
storms
there's no
off.
chance of freeing the town at all.
He completely ignores what you say and just like is storming off.
I try to put my hand on his shoulder really roughly, just like keep him there.
He's 100% just shrugging you off.
I will step in his path.
He's already in front of you. He's basically
Perform the dash action.
I mean, you can
I will
attempt
run
to get in
after
front of him.
He's a dwarf. He can't move faster than you.
That's true.
I will run to get in front.
You keep attempting to get in front, and he'll just shove you to the side and keep walking.
Oh, God.
Henry, if we succeed, you don't need to do anything.
He is a dwarf. He's gonna be stubborn.
I will grab.
Sure. You
Yeah,
can roll me
athletics
athletics
check?
if you're gonna grapple.
Oh boy. Oh god.
He keeps walking. He just
try
looks at
one
you
more
and goes,
time.
"You put your hand on me again, and I'm bringing you to the blood court. You understand?" You're a guest in my town. It's not how this works. All right.
I will sacred flame directly in front.
You do that, and he keeps moving. He is not intimidated by you. He is stubborn, and he is set in his path. At this point, he's like just outside the Vale House embassy,
Oh god.
where you just hear like, "Vale, I'll kill you."
Alright, I'll just move them, just in case. I'll cast Armor of Agathis also, just in case.
Sure.
Just in case.
And yeah, like as he's banging on the door, the old dwarf opens the door, and he's like, "How can I, Henry? Oh, come right!" And like as he's saying, "Come right," he's just, "Get out of the way, Saxton. We're to see Alfric." And he just walks in. Saxton's just like, "Oh, let yourself up." And like, as he's walking up, if anyone's like followed him into the Vale House,
I'm following, yeah.
if anyone's like following and tailing and watching him, because like he doesn't care if you guys are following him, he's just not wanting you in his way, basically. And so like you just see him walk up the stairs. He gets immediately to the door and he just pushes it in, doesn't even knock. He just walks in. He's just, "You bastard, trying to blow up my inn." Oh, frick! Behind the desk, just sort of looks up as you guys like tail up and all like pile in the doorway, sort of looking in. Ulfric just looks up like quietly and slowly while he's writing in his book and goes, "I have no idea what you're talking about."
Insight check.
They told me. They told me you told them to blow it up. I did no such thing. I actually suggested that they do something along the lines of blow it up. And yeah, I handed them some explosives, sure. I ought to kill you. You'll do nothing of the sort, Henry.
If anyone's going to be killing anyone, can at least someone wait till I have my notepad ready.
Then, as you see, like, when Henry says, like, "I ought to kill you," like, you see Derek, the guard for Vale, just, like, stand in front of the desk. And Vale's just like, it's fine, Derek, you don't need to defend me in this, I'm more than capable. And he walks up to Henry, and Henry, the stout dwarf, is just sort of, like, looking up, like, "Argh." And you can see, like, the heat of anger just coming off this man. And you just hear Val say, "If you really wanted to do something about all this, you would have joined my plan, helped us, and we could have overthrown the goblins by now. But you're wasting damn time mourning your stupid daughter." And as he says this, strike. Henry just full on cracks Vale in the stomach. And Vale's like, "Ugh. Ugh." You know, you really can't punch. And Henry just spits. Just like, don't speak ill of my daughter again. And like Henry sort of like stumbles back to his desk, like holds on. He's like, "Wow, you do have one bloody fist on you, Jesus." Ugh. All right. What do you suggest we do then, Henry? Huh? You want us to just sit and wait? Henry's like, well, I would appreciate if you gave me the time to look into it, Ulfric. I don't need you going behind my back telling the people that are in my own house to blow stuff up. And he like turns to the group. He's like, and all of you are not welcome back in my house. You could have said no, but you didn't. You're lucky I don't kick you out of the goddamn town.
Figures.
I said neither. I wasn't even there.
I don't give a damn. You're all in it together now, whether you like it or not. And you're staying out of my house. And he goes, and if you don't mind, I've got to speak with Ulfric. And he just slams the door. And you hear like mumbled yelling, but nothing. Like the room is too soundproof to sort of really hear exactly what's being said, other than like yeah, you know, betray, yeah, should have waited, blah blah blah. It's mostly just Ulfric yelling.
Alright, figures.
Wait, did I say Ulfric or Henry? Yelling.
You said Ulfric.
It's Henry yelling, not Ulfric. Ulfric is not yelling. He's actually not really speaking too much at all.
Oh boy.
Well, this has gone from one great situation to another. Should we find a nice hovel to squat in now that we're out in the snow?
I'm sure there's plenty of abandoned buildings besides, the remainder of our plan should be able to be put in practice today.
Let's find a place to get out of this cold then. Just a little miff. You could take notes.
I guess let's go see how Alna's doing on that head count. Go team.
You searched to find Alnath. Alnath, what are you doing?
I've been watching the Blood Court, trying to keep out of sight and seeing
Yep.
how many are going in and out and what they're doing. Like, obviously they have to sleep at some fucking point and seeing what they're...
None are going out, like in or out. But how long are you watching it for?
Basically until I see the guys come back.
Alright, so that'll be probably about maybe
And of course,
2 hours, roundabout 2 or 3 hours. In that time, you do see the bugbears like swap out.
so there's... I can at least confirm there's 4 of them.
Yeah, you physically see you see 4 bugbear standing at the front one time, and then the other 2 go back in.
Alright. No goblins go near the court, or when they open the doors, what do I see inside?
I mean,
or...
they do. You don't see anything inside. It's like borderline pitch black. In there, like little light is getting in there, as well as the doors are sort of open in a way that the bugbears just sort of walk out and they're closed like immediately, kind of thing.
Out of curiosity, I don't want to step out of my bounds. Is it okay if I ask questions even though I'm not around?
What kind of questions?
I mean, just site-related questions.
What you could see?
No, what where he is.
Since you aren't there, feasibly you could not.
Okay, then never mind. Continue.
Since you aren't there, but right.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So actually, speaking of that, as you guys sort of gather up in a group again, and you sort of congregate and whatnot, we'll cut. Relor.
Yes.
Relor, you awake. You awake in a room, in a stone room. After Zed had brought you in, thrown you in, and sort of walked out, etc. Told you, be ready for your trial, buddy. In this room, you see what appears to be an elephant in the corner, sort of hunched over, sort of keeping to himself a little bit, and you see a small dwarven girl, sort of panicking Anakin in the corner.
Judging by the previous sessions, would I know or have any idea that this is the one Henry has been talking about this entire time?
You don't know, but it's safe to make the assumption.
Okay.
That it would be either Henry's daughter or some other dwarven child from the town.
Right. Also, quick question. How long was it that I was here, and does that count as a long/short rest?
It does not. You are not resting. You were forcibly made unconscious, and you are only awaking from that unconsciousness now.
Okay.
So, because you did not choose, because you were forced asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll kind of slowly approach the young girl and kind of question her. Do you know a man named Henry?
Where is she?
Where is he? No.
But so your question.
Yeah. Do you know a man named Henry?
Yes.
Are you his daughter?
Yes, I'm Henrietta.
I don't laugh in the game, but they.
No, you don't.
You not like my name?
I don't feel like in that situation you would laugh at somebody's name.
No, absolutely not. Man, that's hilarious.
What's your name again?
Henrietta?
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Do you not get the joke, Gum?
Oh no, I get it. I got it.
Yeah. I guess I'll just nod at her and try to reassure her. I let her know, while it wasn't my plan to get captured here, me and my companions are in town to try and get rid of this blood court business.
Golemov, are you awake?
If it's more morning, I would be.
Yeah, you'd be coming out of your sleep and whatnot. You hear this, that somebody's trying to bust you out. Or that somebody's trying to bust into the blood court.
I stand up and I look over and I say, hey, excuse me, good sir.
Yes.
I can't help but overhear, as we're on a tiny cell, that you are planning to break out of here.
I kind of look around. Does it look like this room is easily listened in on, I guess, just from... I don't know. Is it like a stone room? Or what is the situation here?
Stone walls with a bed propped up against the against one of the doorways. With just a fairly wooden door to the south.
Right.
Sort of there-ish. But other than that, it's all fairly just rock and stone. It seems as if the make of the room is a cell, but it's not too large at all. And there's there is nothing within the room other than that bed that's been turned on its side, put in front of the doorway.
Okay. I'll just kind of get closer to the thing speaking towards me. And I'll say, maybe keep the voices down here. We don't want them suspecting any plans we might have.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tend to speak loudly. I'll get in a little closer. So, how many of them are there out there? of you?
Well, that's hard to say. I know at least one has been missing for quite a while. Yeah, but other than that, I'd say we have a somewhat sizable unit of possible infiltrators. And from what I've been hearing, they plan on entering with a bang. So we'll know if it happens.
Well, for the sake of everyone here, I don't know if you know or not, but I think there's a bunch of goblins.
Really? You don't say.
I was walking around outside, not in the city itself, but somewhere in some woods, and there was one of them, and the more I attempted to shoot at them, the more came, and there was too many. However, tell me, do you guys have any sort of plan?
See, that's hard to say. What do you consider a plan?
A well thought out,
If
detailed.
if throwing a bag of gunpowder and lighting it inside the blood court is, you consider that a plan, then yes, we do have a plan.
I mean, that plan is better than no plan. I can agree with that.
Agreed.
Golo, are we
Yes,
going to get out of here?
yes, we are. I'll ensure that you get out of here no matter what.
Thank you. Can I trust the dark elf?
And I'll say, well, that's not technically correct.
No, it's not correct. You look like a drow to me.
Yes, well, looks can be deceiving.
I know not of the details on your drow, but I believe we can at least not kill him yet.
Okay.
She puts down like her makeshift bone club.
Oh, when did you get that?
I got it yesterday. I made it out of the goblin's forearm, remember?
I must not have been paying attention. Good job.
Of course, yes.
And she goes like,
Maybe you should hold it. I shouldn't be trusted.
I shouldn't be trusted. What?
Oh, okay. I will take this wonderful item. Thank you.
it's a hefty club. Like it's got some give to it. Like you'd easily be able to crack someone's skull with it.
This little girl is thug.
So your friend's plan was to blow something up.
From what I understood, yes.
But why would he?
Good question. Good question.
But this is the town hall. Why would you blow it up?
Agreed. That is a great question.
Yes, so Mr. Elfman, can I ask that you don't blow it up?
Well, you see, I'm in here now, so
Yes. Do you not have
so that
No?
I cannot
No?
affect anything that happens outside of here now.
Oh,
Hmm.
right. Yes. Okay.
As we loudly converse how best to use our giant bomb.
Excuse me, Gallo. Gallo, can I please have the club back?
Um,
This
I
one
don't
can't
know.
talk.
I mean, I will ensure your safety. Trust me, and I believe I can swing this a lot better than
What?
you can.
Oh,
Did she just say
Okay.
this one in reference to some other piece of bone?
No. She was saying this one as in you can't talk, and she was referencing hitting you with the club to knock you out, so you can't talk.
This is not okay.
It should be any look. I've done some sort of math, loose math in my head. It should be like maybe a few hours before the goblins come back in, to give us our morning meal. And I'm just gonna tell you now, Dark Elf. Carlo and I have first dibs, and you can fight us for it.
What?
God damn, this girl's the fucking man.
Roll me, roll me perception as well, Relor, just for the sake of it. And yes, the club is a normal club, but it's just.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to, for the sake of my.
Yep. You should be able to drop it from the compendium.
Assuming I still have exhaustion, that's at disadvantage.
How many levels of exhaustion do you have? Just one?
One, yeah.
You would still have it because it was forced sleep kind of thing. But that's a good enough roll to work out. This little dwarf girl is 9, but she looks 14. It's like she's beefy.
Interesting. Dwarves are fucking weird.
She's built like a tank.
She is built like a tank.
I don't think I'll be fighting anyone for food
I
here.
think Golemov is secretly scared of the little dwarf girl.
Sounds fair to me.
Yes, it should be any minute now.
And you hear like a as the door sort of like as the door opens. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. As the door swings open, a small goblin carrying the corpse of another goblin
Ugh.
drags it in, and he's like very shaky, and he's like sort of shaking at the knees, and it looks like he's staring at Golemov, but you're pretty sure he's scared of the door.
In Goblin, I'll call to him.
No, he's still scared of Golemov. It's Golemov he's very clearly scared of. And he sort of like swings the corpse around and sort of like puts it in the center of the room, just for the sake of it. Oh, like, just grab it. There you go. There is the perished goblin corpse. And then as he sort of puts it down, he like looks up to make sure that like all of you guys are interested in the corpse and not interested on him.
What the fuck?
And he just
stare at it the whole time.
he like looks and sees you staring at him, and he's like, "Ah!" and just sprints out of the room.
I like kind of grab the leg of the corpse and shuffle it more towards the girl.
Ew. I just walk away.
Thank you.
It is like a charred, like it is like a charred cook goblin. It's not like a raw goblin.
Sure.
Yeah, we're not savages.
Yeah. Sure.
Excuse me
And
while I
she-
eat my goblin.
She like rips off an arm and just sort of like she starts munching on it like it's a chicken wing.
It's like the food's shit, but like I'd rather eat it than starve. My dad wouldn't like me saying that word. The food is not very good. But
So-
you're welcome to have some, elf man.
When she says that, I pull off the other arm, like, shove it in its direction.
Somehow I don't think that's very healthy.
I
it's
believe
fine.
it is worse to waste away and have nothing.
I suppose I should conserve my strength. I'll take the arm. Ugh.
Do you eat it?
I'll wait until they do.
They're eating it. They're already tucked into it. Yeah.
Oh.
Like when he
Then
handed
I
you the thing,
guess,
he was like,
yeah.
"Come on, first away." It was like he's already munching.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, I'm doing like that crazy zombie thing where they just go straight for like the chest cavity, just pulling up.
Oh God.
It is very leathery. Like the meat itself is very leathery. It's very dried. As it clearly wasn't like cooked properly, and nor was there any care for how it was cooked.
Ugh.
It's very gross tasting. Like if you've ever had skunk meat, skunk meat tastes how skunk brie smells. It's kind of basically like when you were befriending goblins at the start, when you were like in the shackles and stuff, the smell of those goblins is basically how this meat itself tastes. But like you're able to keep it down. Like it's not like vomit inducing or anything.
Okay.
It's just not
Yeah.
the
I guess
nicest
I'll
meat.
just. Yeah, I think I'll just. I have nothing else at this point, and I kind of need to make sure I'm good, so I'll eat it.
Alrighty, you all have some good feasts. It's all very nice. You actually see that Henrietta takes the arm bone that she has just eaten and like throws it in her bone pile.
Okay.
I warily.
What was that?
I warily.
The bone pile. Just a pile of bones.
And I just wonder if one day I'll be a part of it.
I keep my bone, and I'll start like scraping it against the wall, trying to make some kind of a sharpened implement.
Oh yeah. You can do that. Roll me. Just roll me athletics.
All right.
Because that's going to be like a lot of effort to do that. You sort of,
Yeah.
and you file it down. It takes you a fair while, but you do get a sharpened point to it.
Sweet.
Basically semblancing that of a dagger.
Okay.
Oh, I know that once every morning they bring in a goblin using a goblin. I've seen tidbits of a taller humanoid outside the door. I believe it is our guard.
Interesting. So they're working with some kind of higher authority. I'll try and hide the dagger, kind of. I don't know, somewhere near my. I guess I would assume I still have a belt or something.
You do, yes. Note that you don't know this, but Henrietta and Golemov do not have dark vision, so they can't see you other than like a faint-ish silhouette.
Awesome.
It's not lit in
Good.
this room.
Dwarves don't have dark vision?
She doesn't.
Interesting, okay.
She doesn't. Unless wait a minute. Let me
Dwarves
just quickly
definitely
Google.
have dark vision.
No, I know dwarves do.
That just means that she's not a dwarf.
She's half dwarf, half.
Quick killer.
But both races have dark vision.
Does gnome also have dark vision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Does
sweet.
what?
Okay. Then she's got dark vision
Oh,
then.
yeah, she would be half gnome.
Yes, she is half gnome.
Gross.
That's why I forgot if gnomes had dark vision. So I was like pulling a lot of her racial benefits from her mum rather than her dad. So
darkness.
So yes, she can see that dark elf.
Mm-hmm.
Dark.
Yeah, I'll just hide the dagger. I'll put the belt underneath whatever I have. Like, I'm assuming that has some kind of a shirt and pants.
You basically got a shirt and pants. It's basic.
Yeah, I'll wear the belt like underneath that, and then hide my dagger within that.
I mean,
Like strapped to the belt.
sure.
Yeah. And yeah.
If we ever wish to have some sort of escape, I lower my voice again. I would think it would come at a needle time. Sneaking out would be hard. I don't know their numbers within this.
I
Don't
would
you-
agree.
Don't you have magic, Gollo? You were talking about it.
Yes, I have the powers given to me by the Great Zed.
Yes. He is really good, isn't he?
Yes,
Yeah, very powerful.
Is she being fucking sarcastic?
No. Like, you've actually vexed her with the stories you've told her.
Good, okay, cool. I couldn't tell. I thought she was throwing shade at me.
No.
Yes, the great Zet and his teachings can bring you light, girl.
Yeah, yes. Is it that lightning bolt man? Yes.
Yes, the lightning bolt man.
Yay!
And then I point at the caps on my tusks that have the holy symbol.
If you know the Relor, if you know like what Flash's logo is, like on his chest,
Yeah.
the Flash, that's basically what the symbol is, but not colored, obviously.
I just look at it and look at her, and I'm just okay. I'm not gonna say anything, but I clearly am skeptical.
She's clearly gone stir crazy.
Yeah.
I think she's done a lot of crazy.
She's only been here like a month.
I know, this thing.
She's a young child.
Yeah, she's 9, but basically 14.
But yeah, I agree with Skolimov. I'll say I can speak their language, so it's possible that we can maybe convince one of them to somehow assist us without them realizing it.
Interesting. I could see this working. Come, we must plan.
Well, I mean, if we are to plan, isn't it quite easy for us to know when to do it? You said they're gonna blow some shit up, right?
Exactly.
Well, yeah. So, like, if we hear big boom, surely we can, you know, like, break them in the
Agreed.
door.
That would
Now,
be good.
what we will have to do is make sure we are equipped and ready for when that moment comes.
Yes, make
yes.
more bone clubs.
And she grabs like the biggest bone she can find in her pile, and she's like,
I'm ready.
and it's like half of her size.
Just
I'm
make sure you
production.
have that bone nearby when it comes time.
Okay.
Do you think she's just been doing massive amounts of push-ups while she's been in here? That's why she's so
Yeah, she got swole.
just push-ups. She's just getting swole.
She's like, before she eats the goblin, she just like bench presses it.
She's
Like, I told you, Golemov, that you moved that bed. No, it was her.
Yeah. She probably has more strength than I do, to be honest.
she's got
No,
more
her strength
than
is
both
like.
you boys combined.
My
What is her?
strength
What is her strength score? Her strength score is 10.
Yeah, she has better strength than me.
But yeah. So we'll leave you guys to sort of plot and plan, and we'll cut back to the rest of you guys in the group. What are you guys talking about? Let's and by what are you guys talking about? I read chat. I'm aware of what you're talking about. You can now do it in voice.
So our new plan is we wait until they're changing the guards. Alneth runs up and drops the bomb. I detonate it. And after we've taken out all 4 bugbears, we charge the building.
I'm gonna ask someone if there's an eye of mute. I need it for my hex spell as a material component.
Okay, sure. Let me just get the newt I carry in my back pocket out.
I have no idea where to get that.
You need to find a
Yeah, I
newt,
think
and then you
so.
need to take the eye out of it.
It's like it seems like a really hard petrified newt eye. Yeah. Where the hell am I gonna get
A
that?
petrified newt eye? That's incredibly specific.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
honestly, welcome to magic.
This
And
is,
the joys of no material pouch or spell focus.
I just saw it and I'm like, I wasn't sure what to do. Because I don't, like, even if I was in the city, like, where all
Are you a
stuff
hex
is-
blade?
No, I just have the hex spell. I'm warm.
I was just curious because I thought you could, like, yeah, never mind.
I don't have hex blades curse. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Would my character know a way to get that?
I mean, you know that the newt is a lizard, is a small lizard. I
You're
think.
not gonna find very many lizards up north either.
In the snow? Fuck no.
Yeah, that is very much correct. Yeah, you're not gonna find newts are not lizards. It is a salamander. But point is, you're not gonna find it in the north, and your character would know that.
Is there any interesting characters in the town like that sells random?
It's like one of like the two people we've met in town is the guy that sells interesting and random things, like the general goods store.
Yeah.
Golden Crate.
Since we have time and I have nothing really else to do, I'll pop by the general goods store, ask for Ivy. Probably not gonna happen. And I'll go to the smith guy and see if the armor's ready.
You go to the smith man. He sort of looks over. He's like, hey, 2 seconds. And he walks back behind his little furnace, and you just hear like a massive "Stay dead." And then he walks back out. He's like, "Alright, I got your armor."
Sweet.
And he pulls out the leather armors. That's for everyone with everyone like a knitted sweater by a mother. They all have like the first initial of everyone's name on the front.
Sweet.
Oh, that's charming.
So this is hide armor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is hide. So not leather, hide, which I think is what, 12 plus dex?
I think it's 13 because it's medium armor.
Wait, which one is it?
Hide. Hide is like 12 plus
Hide is
dex.
12
You have
plus dex up to 2.
yeah, but you have disadvantage on stealth.
No, that was hide.
It's made out of hide. How could you be bad at hiding?
I just
Oh god.
no, stop it, stop. I don't
This is our best plan ever with almost zero information from the inside. We're just gonna detonate an IED.
I mean, it works for so many others.
Why not us?
So he gives hide armor for everyone who has it. Who asked for it. So he has hide armor for Samuel, Relor, Alneth, and I think that's it. I think that's the only people that asked for it. And Callian.
I just want like a shirt, a tougher shirt.
I mean, you get hide. You get a hide shirt, and it's got a K on the front, like embroidered into it.
Sweet. Alright.
And then he's like, and don't forget the cookies I baked. No,
Sweet.
but yes.
Goblins make him fight for it to death.
So he hands them to you. You know which size is what, because he's like, all right, put the names on, put the letters on the front. You don't know what you're doing.
Alright.
And he like hands them all over to you.
The lockpicks. Well, I don't expect you to get it this soon, but do you have any prototypes?
I'm working on some molds, but not thus far. No.
All right. That's fine. All right. Thank you. This will be a great help.
Of course. By the way, you didn't happen to lose a friend, did you?
We did.
We were looking for one.
Well, I got given this note by a goblin. Look, alright, I'm lying to you. I didn't get given the note. I bashed up a goblin and he had the note on him. But like, he basically gave it to me. If you want it, like, you can have it, but it's written in goblin. I can't read shit.
You know what's great? The guy who was taking speaks Goblin, and I don't think anyone else does. But I will take it.
Well, that's a problem. The only reason I asked if one of your friends was taken was because the bit at the top is written in common, and it says like to do, steal, foreigner. But, like, I don't know what that means. The rest of it's in Goblin, so, yeah, go ahead, I guess.
I'll bring it to the group, see if they're...
Yeah, well, I thought I'd be able to read it, because, you know, like, dwarven scripture and all, but it's just sort of jumbled words, like it's, you know, it's not actually, I presume it's Goblin, maybe Orcish could even be, but yeah, you know, yeah.
This, may help.
No, not a problem.
And I'll just deliver the armor to everyone. And I'll show them the note to see if anyone else speaks Goblin. Does anyone else speak Goblin?
Definitely don't understand this.
Is Samuel with those guys yet?
Presumably, if he's with them, if he's walked to them, yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
grabbed him on the way over.
What are we doing?
If we still have time, I'm going to see if I can go to the Vale and just see if to find anyone.
The Vale Embassy's on the other side of town. What are you gonna get from him?
I'm assuming
We've already like double crossed him. I don't think he's gonna be like, yes, please.
Oh. Doesn't matter. What do I-
Nice.
If he's
I
so
did
petty
the
to
thing.
turn us away, to turn any help away from this place, it's on him. But we needed information, so it may benefit both sides.
Okay.
Someone got a sword or something?
You should already have a sword, don't you?
Yeah, you got a sword. Do you not remember?
You were given a
Oh,
short
I
sword.
never wrote it down. I thought that,
Well, I mean, you actually have a choice. You actually have a choice of a pike or a short sword.
I guess the pike.
He made a pike.
You can take both, just in case someone else in there wants the other weapon.
I tell you what, I'll take the short sword.
Take the short sword. Okay, because yeah, he made 2 short swords, a long sword, and a pike. And
And
the
hand axe.
and the shitty hand axe. Which, by the way, have you actually looked at that hand axe yet? Just a question.
I'm pretty sure I inspected it when I first got it.
Yeah, but did you spend the hour inspection though?
I guess. Maybe.
Because I think you just like looked at it and was like, and you were like, what's it like? You were like, what's it made out of? And I was like, really shitty metal.
I guess if there's free time, I would. But
It was just a matter if you'd actually spend time to look at your hand axe. Anyway, yeah. So there was he made a pike, a long sword, 2 shorts, and the hand axe. And the crossbow.
Does someone else need the short sword? Because I can use the pike. I just probably wouldn't.
I believe Relor took the second short sword and then got jumped.
No, my short sword was from like way before when we got one off the goblins.
Oh, your skimmy. Yeah, you got the skimmy. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Scimitar.
Yeah. So yeah, then there are still the 2 short swords.
I'll take the second short sword. Might as well. More weapons are there. But,
Yeah, go ahead. I'll take the pike.
Well, there's 2. You can take the
I'll
first.
take one short sword.
Yeah. Samuel can have the other short sword. Okay. So, what's going down, boys? What are you doing?
So apparently our current plan is now we're going to wait for a changing of the guard, where all 4 of them are outside for a couple seconds, and then we're going to have Alneth run in with the 30-pound bomb.
We're doing that immediately?
I mean, no time like the present.
Oh, we don't want to find the information on this guy?
Well, where else are we going to be able to dig up information?
Well, I feel like... No, never mind. I don't think Vale is...
There's not very many avenues that we have available to us, and I don't trust Vale, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Well, I'll just. Never mind. I won't go to the bill. Wait a second. Yeah.
And then I will walk out after Alnith has distributed it, and I'll use Druidcraft to fucking light it up, and we'll kill all 4 of the bugbear guards, then we storm the building.
Can I, during this time, during this wait, can I get a short rest and get my spell slot back?
The building's well made, right? It doesn't look like it's going to collapse from this explosion.
Yeah, no, it looks relatively well made. It's just run down.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm just double checking that we won't kill everybody inside. I mean, I just went and watched a video of what like 1,000 pounds of black powder looks like, and this shouldn't be anything.
Alrighty. To cut back like super quick. You spend some time like filing down those bones and like some fingers. Golemov.
Nice.
You spend some time doing that. You get something that does resemble that of a lockpick.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Whether or not it works is
Nice.
Up to
is chance. And yeah, that took you like 4 or 5 hours to file down.
awesome.
It would have been like 10 or 11 if you hadn't rolled as great as you did.
So do I just throw on thieves' tools, or do I just like write in a like bone lockpick?
Do you have proficiency in thieves' tools?
I actually do.
Oh no! Wow. Then yeah, that would be thieves' tools.
Okay.
But it's specifically a lockpick. But lockpick comes under thieves' tools.
Yeah.
So if you guys are gonna wait, how long? I want to say how long you're gonna wait. You're waiting until the 4 bugbears are out there. You guys, are you guys doing anything in your downtime while you're waiting for these bugbears to emerge?
I mean, me and Alnith kind of need to be ready when they come out.
I'm going to be short resting and studying.
Okay, I mean everyone's probably gonna be short resting basically. Yeah, you can inspect that hand axe if that's what you're doing. Is that what you meant by study?
Yeah.
Right. You study it. It's a +1 hand axe.
What? What? Holy shit. Hey,
Except there's one specific thing you notice about it that's quite special. The metal that you presumptuously thought was quite shitty metal is actually quite a fine metal. As through you holding the short sword in one hand and your hand axe in the other, you notice that your hand axe is considerably lighter. Like, abnormally lighter.
He fucking gave him like a mithril hand axe.
What?
But you don't know it's mithril out of character. It's a mithril +1 hand.
Holy shit.
Just casually fucking made a mithril hand axe. He's like, oh, this
Well, he didn't know what it was. He was just like, shitty metal.
It's too light. This doesn't cause any injury.
Yeah,
Trash.
exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
That's just amazing.
Holy shit.
So now you have your mithril +1 hand axe.
Okay.
Yeah, and then whatever anyone else is doing, I don't know. It takes about 9 hours
Oh dear God.
that you guys are sort of like waiting there. Presumably would have been doing stuff before the bugbears emerge from their wonderful opening of the blood court. They walk out, the doors get closed behind them, and in Goblin, you just sort of hear like, and like they're pointing and like to get in and change out and yada yada yada.
Yeah, we're doing this.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Relor, there's enough time for you to like sharpen enough bones that you'd have like 30 daggers. Literally, like
yeah,
9 hours was spent.
I will make so many daggers.
Yeah, it'll take you. Takes you about an hour per. It takes you about an hour per dagger, like to make with those bones.
Okay, well,
and
I guess.
then with the other
yeah.
4 hours, not to keep cutting people off on accident. With the other 4 hours, I would take, because the bed that's there, correct, does it have any cloth actually attached to it?
Yeah, it does. It's got like shitty, it's got like shitty, like just like shitty straw pelt kind of thing where it's just woven. It's just like woven reed.
Gotcha. I would try to take like one of the legs and break it off with the intention of making a torch.
Right.
Even if I just have to burn the actual wood itself, I'm just gonna have it so I can have a torch.
I mean, you could wrap a bone with that
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
and have a bone torch.
Yeah, bone torch.
Yeah. So you do that. You start wrapping it around. Do you have any way of lighting it?
Not offhand that I can think of. I was hoping, someone else could.
Sorry about that.
Henrietta's just like,
Don't worry, I made a tinderbox out of bones.
Jesus Christ.
no. Yeah. So you do make a bone
I'm an
torch.
idiot. I don't need a torch. I have the cantrip light.
Oh,
Okay.
true.
All right. What are you casting a light on?
Well, I'm not doing it yet. No.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I just forgot I had
I was
it.
gonna say, if you
I'm
put it
just
in your
gonna,
bone, you're getting a bone saber.
I mean,
Just be like,
yeah, I made the torch. I'm like, well, I have a torch now, but I'm just gonna cast light on it whenever I need.
alrighty. So, you guys are going now. You guys are running up then.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Fucking
So,
do it.
all right, Alneth, roll me athletics to like hardcore sprint up there.
I'll join. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm not joining.
Yeah, you don't want to join this. This is a bad dash.
Yeah, never
The
mind.
athletics, by the way, is for you to like
Oh.
run up, throw it down, and run back in like without losing balance or anything. So you run up there, you
Well,
like
she's
throw it,
teleporting.
you throw it down like between all 4 of them, and then you spin around, and as you spin around, you just sort of like trip and you roll for like a good 10 feet.
Oh, for that? Yeah, I would have just teleported. That's what I was the original plan was.
Just
So, quick question.
and you just teleport back. You just fey teleportation back to the rest of the group.
They
But you still roll those 10 feet. Like the momentum still carries.
I'm perfectly fine with this. It's just like throw it because I have no idea what's going on or how powerful this is going to be. Just
Yeah, you just
And all right,
like for a split second, people see like she gets sucked into nothing, and then behind, like she's basically like behind and amongst the group.
and as I'm running towards them, I stop at I assume I know what my own spell's ranges are. 29 feet.
Presumably, yes.
Druidcraft, go! As I
I'm
dive
also going to use
away.
Eldritch Blast on one of these right there, just in case.
You like everyone else sees that like from your finger just extends a tiny little spark of a tiny little flame, and it just goes, "Swoop," and it just flies out, and it like flies through the air before it hits the bag. As it hits the bag just takes a few seconds. The bugbears are like looking at the bag, and they're like looking at you, what you just thrown. They're like, and you hear one of them in common go, "Wait a minute," and then just as it just goes off.
Shit.
that's a lot more effective than I thought.
Let's go!
Okay, so they take.
I would
Okay.
assume I cast Armor Bag Armor Bagathis and.
They better fucking die from 30 pounds of gunpowder at their feet.
Oh man, that other boy.
So that's 26 fire damage and 9 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus fuck.
Wait a minute.
Pretty solid rolls. Except for the bludgeoning.
Yeah, so like, yeah. The fire damage like doesn't kill them. Bugbears have 27 HP. The fire damage like doesn't kill them, but they're super charred and everything. But then the bludgeoning takes them down that 1 extra point. All 4 of those bugbears are dead.
Yes.
They are just charred corpses. With the door now essentially open a little bit from the explosion.
Running for the door.
You're running for
Come
the
on!
door.
Go on
Okay.
in.
Heading for the
I
door.
have armor back in hand, so mage armor up.
Breach it clear.
Alrighty. For the sake of it, I'll throw you guys in an area you can't see. No, you can't see an area that you just got louder very fast. So Alneth and Ruka are both running for the door. Is everyone running for the door?
I am.
Sam's gonna also throw Armor of Agathis up.
Okay.
I mean, we have
What-
the element
what's-
of surprise. We should strike now.
What's the marching order?
I mean, I dove into the snow and I'm getting up and running, so I'm probably still in front.
Oh.
Considering I was probably closer than everybody else.
Yep. Okay, so you're gonna come in first then.
I'll come in second.
Alrighty. Ruka, you come in.
Oh shit.
As you come in, you walk in and just see all of these chairs filled with goblins as they just turn and face you.
That's a lot of goblins.
I don't see anything, but
And all you hear, yeah, because like you're still in the you're still in the doorway and can't see through like Ruka. Because I'm assuming Ruka, you froze after seeing this,
Mm-hmm.
and you just hear from all the goblins, "Get him!"
Fuck, dude.
Roll me initiative, every player that's currently on this screen.
I don't see anything. So
That's alright, you're okay, you won't be in yet.
I
No,
have
thank
a
God,
question.
Ruka, you rolled well.
Although
Yeah, I
actually,
don't see any tokens or
who is yeah, you won't see, because you guys aren't in the building just yet. Who is behind Ruka?
I was
Directly?
probably dead last because I fucking went crashing through the snow.
So,
I would've been
That's like
followed.
40 fucking goblins.
Callian then would have been next, so I'll drop you down, Callian. There you go. So those are basically the only people that are in the building right now.
Screen's still black.
Are you a human? No, you're an Azamar. What is your dark vision?
16.
60 feet. Okay. This is also what your vision actually should look like. Actually, no,
I
it
mean-
shouldn't. No, it shouldn't actually at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do they not have lights on the inside of their building?
No, none of the torches are active. They're goblins.
You know, if you would have told me it was this dark, I would have waited until tomorrow.
What do you mean? It's still
Because I
dark.
can hardly see.
You'll be fine. There you go.
Oh, come on!
No, it's not.
Are-
You
are-
got the light coming from the door, so you're actually got about this much vision. I think that's the right one.
Yet again, I will second my statement that you did not inform me it was this effing late.
There we are. No, it's not
I'm
late.
so ready for a team.
Not late. Just there are no windows in this building, and they're goblins and don't use light.
Okay.
Yeah. Callian, you're an Azamar. What's your dark vision? 60 feet?
60 feet.
60.
I get the distinct feeling that Rocket Rock can't pull this out.
Holy shit.
Okay, so where's that initiative roll right there? Alrighty, roll me that fat initiative there, everyone.
Oh boy. Oh,
Also,
God.
if the music is loud, you can turn it down in your slider.
Oh god.
Dungeon Master.
Yes,
Do I hear the explosion?
everyone hears the explosion.
Cool. Operation Get the Fuck Out is in motion.
No!
Relor and Golemov, feel free.
Wait, I'm all too late. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, we have no clue that shit
Yeah.
is as bad as you guys apparently.
From inside the room we're in, I'll call out in Goblin. What's going on? The meal shift still isn't over. I don't know.
You hear a yell from a bit of a gruff voice. And in Goblin, intruders, stay in your cell. Are you moving
Can I
in?
see anything through the door? Like, is there like a little peephole thing or something?
I'm debating for a second here. See, we could run away. I can't kill 40
No, there's no
goblins.
Oh God.
That's
Hang on.
quitter's talk.
I've got to roll the goblins.
That's quitters talk?
Oh my god, this is bad.
I'm gonna roll them like line by line.
Oh my god. Do I see any like support beams?
In the cell?
No, in this hall over here.
Oh no.
Shit. I can't collapse the roof.
No, it's like a stone-made building. Like
Usually stone-made buildings have.
no, but like there's no like support beams. Like it's just wall to like basically a flat roof.
DM, should we roll for initiative as well? Since
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
actors? Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yes, you should.
Well,
Mm.
this is probably for the best.
I think did I roll Henrietta's initiative?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
on there. She got a good number.
That's because she burly as fuck.
Not good for us. We don't want anyone to be acting in here.
You
Really?
know-
'Cause she seems to be screaming right now in anger.
Mhm.
Insanity, more like.
Yeah, that's true. Insanity. Yeah, you're right. Alrighty, that's a lot of dice.
Yeah, it is. Hey, somebody actually gets to go before me.
Shit in front of us. Oh god.
Alrighty, I'm gonna throw down everyone else in whatever the marching. So, who is behind Callian? Would that who would have been? Would that have been you behind him, Sam?
I guess I was kind of holding up one of the rear positions, but I was still moving forward. I was staying with him. Just I'm not the tank.
All right, you can roll for that. You'll be in a spot where you'll be in a spot probably about there. And then you like come and shift to the left. Not you won't be able to see anything at the moment because all your vision you're in a legitimately black spot.
Yeah, but I got double sight.
Yeah, you'll have vision, but you're not on like a bit of the map where you can see anything. You should.
Okay,
Can
okay,
you
I
only see your
understand.
token? Can you only see your token?
No, I can't see my token at all. That's why I just rolled it on the outside.
No.
I can't see myself either.
Yeah, you're right. Well,
I see it now. I found it.
you should be able to. Yep. There you go. And then Alneth will be behind him. Your token should be there as well, Alneth.
Do you want me to re-roll, or are you just gonna drag that one in?
Just like reroll, but then input the number that you rolled before.
Okay. Well, I like that one better.
That's too stinking bad.
This may have been a bad boondoggle.
Alrighty,
Damn it.
let's
If only we had that gunpowder bomb.
roll this descending. Okay, alright, so this one poor bastard on the corner here, as they all scream, "Get him!"
He's just gonna come on up to here and just be like, ah! Just start screaming. Screaming his head off. And then, which row is this? Oh, this is also another single person. Is going to come round to here.
Oh, they're going for the entrapment method.
They're
I guess
just
they're
trying to
fair
run
known for very away or towards us.
to you. Towards you.
You know, to be fair, actually, in hindsight, blowing up outside and killing the people that came outside probably would have been a better maneuver. But you know,
Alright, Samuel. You're behind Callian and Ruka. It'd cost you 10 feet. Oh, actually, it would cost you 15 feet to get into the room.
Okay. I don't really know which way to move. I can't see things. So if you just throw me in there, I'll be happy.
How much vision is Devil's Sight?
120 feet pure.
120 feet of true color, right?
Yeah, it's like
Correct.
There you go. There's your. That should have been. Wait, what? Did that not do what I wanted it to do? There we go.
Oh yeah, I see everything.
There you go. Now you should have proper color instead of being dim. There you are.
Well, I
Makes
think
you
that this might have been the wrong turn. I'll see you guys later.
Well, that was 15 feet of your movement, so you could move 15 to get back where you were. Alright, I'll put you back.
I'll be in the bar.
Samuel
That's
moves back
Twitter
between
talk.
Callian and Alneth. Well, now you're between Callian and Alneth.
Remember, everyone, it's not how fast you run, it's the fact that you run faster than the person next to you.
it's a good thing I can turn into a bear.
I need to grab
I was actually just joking. Can I go in there and fire an Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, we're going hard.
I mean, we got a bottleneck. Hopefully.
I'd imagine so.
That's
I guess-
the way I want to die.
It's shut up or not up at this point.
Okay, so yep, so you can be like back in there. You can fire an Eldritch Blast at whoever you want to fire at. Which goblin are you gonna? Right, that one there. All right, roll me that.
And that'll be my turn.
That pew, and it hits on a wall. Alrighty. Wait a minute. Why are you ahead of this goblin grouping?
I don't know. You tell me.
That's alright. You missed anyway. Okay. This goblin is gonna come up. This one is gonna come off. Also run up and be like, ah! This one's gonna try and hop across benches to try and get to you. And then, so, okay, this goblin here. Let's get try. Oh, no grill. Alright, Ruka.
Spare up.
5, 10. Okay, yeah, I'd hit Samuel if I did that. I don't know. I mean, hitting Samuel might be a good price to pay for what I'm about to do.
Samuel's got armor back at this, doesn't he?
How tough does Samuel look?
I've got 5 temporary and 22 current.
Oh yeah, then I'm going in. Ruka puts on his big boy pants. Alright, you ready for this? 5, 10, 15. Allahu Akbar, Thunder Wave!
I mean, that would have been 20 because you were jumping on there as well. But yeah, Thunderwave.
Yeah.
How big is Thunderwave?
15 feet.
It's 15 feet.
Dude,
Radius?
you better fucking hide.
Cube.
Oh, it's a cube?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You'd be better moving one more in the center and getting them all.
Oh, like right here?
And then
Is
that'd
this all-
used all 30 of your movement.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, excellent.
Fucking do it.
Thunder Wave, all of them need to make a Constitution saving throw.
You're alright.
And in addition, all unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away. This is gonna be an effing mess.
That's a fucking massive cube.
I think. I believe this is the cube it will occupy.
Yeah.
What do they all need to make?
Constitution saves.
Alrighty, one is going to make it on behalf of all.
DC 14. Okay.
Should be
Well,
a disadvantage.
Roll 2d8. Oh, that was some bad damage. Wow.
Oh no!
Does it only do 2d8?
I mean, that's the base value. The important value, though, is that they're all thrown 15 feet away from me. Well, not 15, 10 feet away.
And knock prone?
She'll like, oh, Akbar!
Actually, you know what? No, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna cheat. I'm just gonna do the roll function instead of a modifier on the con at all. Do they? If they have a con modifier, no, they do not. Okay, then I can cheat and get away with them.
How many of them is in there? Can someone count for me? How many there that is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Holy shit.
13,
It's no.
D20. Alrighty.
Okay, those 220s succeed, and then the 14 succeeds.
What does succeed do with it?
There they are. They take half as much damage, and they aren't pushed.
Okay, they take half as much damage. So
All the objects are also pushed away from me, by the way.
2 damage. Well, there's no loose objects in the room.
The benches aren't loose.
No.
And what about the chairs?
The benches. I mean, the benches are loose, but are they like? What sort of objects does it push away that are loose? Because like you could say a bookshelf is loose, but do you thunder
In
wave
addition,
just, like-
unsecured objects that are completely within the area effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, that would be anything not nailed down.
Sure, they can't physically move because they're on the map layer, like as in on the map image. But yes, those benches move. Very nice.
And I bonus action think of bears, so I turn into a bear.
Okay. It's 4 damage.
Which is something I've shown
and
nobody else besides Alan. That's just gonna be
Pushed what? 10 feet away?
Yeah.
And prone?
Does it include prone?
I don't know.
No prone.
No prone. Oh, okay.
No
Maybe
prone.
something else.
Okay.
A bit more disappointing than I was expecting it to be, but you know.
Alrighty, well this guy's gonna get pushed then 10 feet. Alright, so the next guy, he got an 11. So he takes the damage. He gets pushed the 10 feet. Guy got a 14, so he saved the 14.
Yeah, 14 is a save.
Right, okay,
I see.
and then he doesn't get pushed.
Yeah, he just takes half damage.
Yep. He gets pushed. Oh. Alright. This guy is the 2 who definitely doesn't save. Gets pushed back 10 feet, like that. Pushes that other goblin, so he takes more damage because 10 feet of... He takes... Alright, he takes 6 bludgeoning, so does it mate. So that goblin is now dead. That goblin takes 6 damage
Guys,
because he gets hit by another
first
goblin.
blood.
We
At
call
least
the,
the benches will probably hurt them more than Thunderwave did.
we call them the trash compactor.
Yay. So many dice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another one died from hitting his mate.
See, it was slightly more effective than I thought it would be.
This is where it starts.
Throw another.
Well, because it's like technically full damage because they're moving at 10 feet of thing. That's they get the 10 feet like movement damage of forced hitting something.
Centrifugal force.
And they just happen to be hitting their mate.
Goddamn.
I mean, it could have been epic. I mean, you still did 52 points of base damage just with the 4 rolled, so it was really good.
See, but I mean, it was like less than a fourth of the maximum.
I mean, it could have been. You could have taken like them all out. I'm sure. Since considering that goblins like only have like 7 health or something.
I mean, I can cast it 2 more times. So, I mean, you know, I'm just wild shaping into a bear for my own safety. Considering I'm probably
if you want to drag and drop the bear and just throw Ruka like somewhere else.
Brown bear. I summon you to the field in attack mode, brown bear.
You're right. Alrighty. Oh,
Ruka can be like up here.
I mean, I can't see.
That's alright. I got you. Don't worry.
What's
the brown bear's vision?
Brown bear doesn't have dark vision, apparently. I don't
have
that. I thought brown bears had dark vision.
I think you're thinking about black bears.
I'm checking right now. I'm gonna look at the actual.
There you go.
No bears have dark vision? Wow. Rip bears? I still can't see.
That's correct.
I mean, Ruka still had a sight cone. I mean,
Yeah.
Still
That
light
was from
coming.
That was from the door. I'm putting the doorway in.
putting in the door behind the damn thing. Here we go. The light.
Okay, there we go. That should give
I still
some
don't
vision.
see.
What? The light should have been put there. You'd have the vision
Yeah.
through the bear.
I'll refresh the page, but I'm still only seeing Ruka.
You might not have control of that token.
Yeah, you probably haven't given me control over it. I didn't
Oh,
have
what?
control over it when I placed it either.
What the hell?
There we go, now I can see after I refreshed.
That's... No, I just changed it to be the thing. That is weird. Hang on, let me just save that. For some reason it was saved as the brown bear. Like, it was representing the brown bear token when it was supposed to be representing the brown bear Ruka thing. There we go. Alrighty. No. There you
Bear
go.
time.
Now you should have sight. You should be able to see from the
I
light of the
see.
door.
Mhm.
Okay, and is that all?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Oh yeah, everyone heard it.
The whole fucking town heard both the explosions.
Like, yeah, shit's going down. Okay. Henrietta, it's just gonna turn to you, Golo. Yeah.
Do I go now? Do I bang bang?
I'm sorry, who's saying this?
Henrietta.
Oh, I go, yes, go, knock on the door. Call the hobgoblin. Or call the medium creature we saw.
Hey! Hey, Goblin! Goblin, open up! Open up and we murder!
Oh God.
Yo, call them in as in like there's something happening.
Oh, well, Dark Elf is dying. Come in, help, please.
I start fucking moaning, I guess, behind this wall. I don't know.
He's gonna sprint.
As if I'm in pain.
Help! Help!
Good job.
In Goblin, in Goblin, I'll call out intruders in the prison or something. Yeah, intruders in the prison.
The door gets opened, and there is a hobgoblin standing outside. So she sprints up with her bone club and just.
Oh shit!
Fuck yes.
Fucking goddamn crazy little dwarf bitch.
This is going like bad in so many ways, and it's so
21 to hit.
Jesus!
This is bad.
I fucking
Scream
told
blood.
you.
And she just cracks him across the head with the bone club. And he's just like, what? She's just screaming and everything. And then
bear time.
Where is
After
this
all these goblins. You know, they're scared of the sudden bear.
He's gonna run up.
no, they vastly outnumber you, so they assume they can take you.
Okay, that is good goblin logic.
Scimitar.
10 to hit.
No, that surprisingly does not hit the bear.
That does nothing.
Oh,
Oh. I made boo-boo. I made boo-boo juju.
What the fuck?
This goblin is gonna be like, get the ugly one.
He's gonna
that's
run
really
up
part of the bear.
and he's going to scimitar. In that one, and then drops his scimitar. So he swings at you, Samuel, and just sort of like the scimitar sort of just comes out of his, slips out of his fingers, and just sort of flies through the air.
Samuel's just glaring at him.
Well, then he's like, "Oh,
I made the badness. Oh, the goblin. Where is this one? There he is. So he's gonna try and like through up to there. This goblin. 5:30.
all right, Relor,
Yep.
is your turn."
Well, I only have one thing I can do at this point.
Is that eat a
I
dagger?
will move into this. Yeah. Time to double dagger it to the face.
I mean, you can't sit in another square. In another
If with the
count
small
on
creature
space.
you can.
Space.
Is she not
She's-
small?
No, she's not. And also, that's only with halflings. Halflings can only occupy. Halflings can only occupy medium creature spaces.
How many daggers do I have? More than 2, I hope.
It was 5 hours, and you would have gotten one per hour.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. There were 9 hours, so you would have had 9 daggers.
Jesus. Okay. I will toss 2 at this hobgoblin fellow.
Okay.
Hold on. Gotta change it to dex since I'm using the throne. Oh, buddy.
Was that with action search?
Well, can you... Oh, you can't do throne with bonus actions, I guess?
No, you can't offhand throw a thing. No.
Okay, then the second one does not count.
Oh, I had no idea.
No, you can't, because offhand is the whole point of like, unless yeah.
Oh. That's wrong anyways, right? Because you have to use dex for the damage if you're throwing it too, right?
No, well, I mean, you're using a finesse weapon, so well, I mean, yes. So you're using a finesse weapon. So that would be just what's your. I mean,
So that would be not
can
7
throw.
damage.
you can throw.
Does it even
strength.
hit, first of all?
You can
You can
throw.
use strength to throw finesse weapons. Like
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Finesse is an option rather than the mainstay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can
Then
use
that
strength
to hit
for
is larger than it should be. Than it is now.
So what was the 14?
It's a 16 in actuality.
It's a 16. 7 damage is correct. That does in fact work. You get him right between the eyes. He's not dead, but he's looking disheveled.
Good. And I'll say, Golemov, a little help, please. And I'll move out of the way.
I wonder which side of the building they're on.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Golemov.
I will move myself towards the hobgoblin fellow.
If you take your token, and then if you right click when you're hovering over a grid, that'll move it. So if you so I'll use Relor as an example. That's a good point. I'll use yours as an example. If you right click down on a grid, it'll put a little node there for you to move, and then it'll move it. You won't be able to see the move, but
Gotcha.
yeah.
So does that mean Henrietta is in the way and I cannot move past?
You cannot, no.
Well, in that case,
As Relor holds out a dagger.
Word of Radiance. 1 second, I gotta go spell real quick. Word of Radiance, I can choose who I hit, correct? It's in an AoE.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a targeted spell.
What is it? Throw it in chat.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, I mean, I can just look at your sheet though. There you go. Word of Radiance, invocation cantrip. You utter a divine word and a burning radiance erupts. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a constitution saving throw.
Never mind.
5 feet, yeah, so you can choose Relor or Henrietta in that instance.
You guys get closer to be able to hit them.
Yeah.
In that case, I will hit my friend and I will cast Virtue upon Henrietta.
Okay. Roll that virtue. You should have a virtue roll, don't you?
What the hell is virtue?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's not even coming up when I search.
Gains temporary hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting.
How do I roll, my friend?
Wow.
You should already have it on your sheet, I would have thought.
Yeah, I mean, what's your wisdom?
Considering it's a roll, hang on, let me put it in for you.
Yeah, after roll. My wisdom is +3.
There we go, yeah, for some reason it is only a spell card. Oh,
yeah.
Damn it. I'm trying to edit things for you, friend. Kick me out of it.
I'm sorry.
Alrighty.
I thought I just left it up.
No. Okay. 1d4. It's 1d4 and it's not a spell attack. Add ability mod and temp HP. There you go.
You put it in the damage slot. Should it be put in the healing slot?
No.
Gotcha.
And then just click it and it'll do it now. So if you click it on the other thing, there you go.
There we go. Henrietta gets 6 temporary health points.
There you go. Yep. Henrietta gets a fat 6 temp HP. Virtue, by the way, is part of the new spells that I added. They're just unearthed arcana.
Cool.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. This goblin. This goblin. Okay. 10. Back here. Okay, and then this bloody goblin is gonna try 10, 20, 30. He gets next to the bear.
Scimitar. The bear.
Did he move across the benches?
For a 19 to hit, those benches aren't there anymore.
Oh, yeah, that was fair. Yeah, that does hit me.
5 slashing.
Okay.
He cuts into the bear. He's like, you just hear him mutter to himself, slap!
Was that a slap or slut?
Slut.
Okay, great.
What?
You know, when I attack a bear, I like to insult him that way as well.
Yeah.
Me 5.
Especially when impaling him.
Exactly. Alrighty. Callian.
Alright. I'll move up here. And I will green flame blade.
Okay. Are all the rolls broken for roll 20? Like, why is it not rolling anything?
Wait,
Oh,
what's
it's
your...
the drag
oh.
and drop
I'm spell
style.
prime. Let me switch to attack.
Yeah.
For now, I'll just give it a hand axe attack, but I'll just add the D8.
Yeah, right. Yeah, add the D8 then. Unless, although that's the second creature, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the guy behind me. I think I can do that.
Yeah. No, you can't because it's got to be within 5
Oh,
feet
5
of the
feet
creature.
of creature, not me. Okay.
Yeah.
I attack
I mean-
him with a hand.
Yeah, you still attack him. You don't actually connect it. You sort of like swing over his head, and he's just like, ha ha,
Hmm.
Stupid.
I shouldn't have moved there. That was a mistake. Not a huge deal. That is,
That's your turn? Okay, Alneth.
Finally moving in.
Okay, that'll be 10 feet of your movement to get into the doorway.
Alright. Perfect. Move up to this guy. Try and fucking just quickly cut him down with the short sword. I think he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh.
Shot to the heart! See, and then, them all coming up to try to kill the bear. Activate step 2, I unwild shape and thunder wave again.
Oh, that's right. I'm wrong with too many things.
Boom!
But immediately after I cut him down, I would probably quickly step up into his place and then use my whip from behind Kalen to try and help take care of the one in front of him.
So it goes down. Right. Okay.
ignoring what I did.
Is that what are you using? Action search?
Bonus action. Two weapon fighting, the whip in my other hand.
Oh, right. Yeah. Right. I'm with you. I understand.
No sneak attack. So.
No sneak attack. And yeah. One that will connect. Okay, is that all?
Yep. Definitely a lot more here than expected.
This guy is just gonna...
move up the best you can. These guys.
I really don't like not being able to see at all. It's really disconcerting. I can like see
Yeah,
the
I
light
know.
from the doorway, and I can faintly see some goblin outlines below me.
Someone should light a torch.
Man, you know that would really work if I had any money to my name at all.
If we had torches.
You can
Yeah,
make torch
14.
or light. Druidcraft, light it up.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Not exactly the best time to sit there and be like, let me start a fire.
let me start a fire.
It's always a good time to start a fire.
At least I can see immediately around me, which is the important part.
I just have to roll all of these initiatives because you've basically awoken the entirety of sleeping goblins.
I mean, I'd hope we've woken up every single sleeping goblin, considering we just set off 2 explosions.
Precisely. Okay. Let's sleepify all of those. They are no longer sleeping. We unsleep all of those. I think I've... Okay. This goblin back here is gonna be like... Anyone who can see probably can't. It's okay.
Hey, there is a hobby. Is that the one that's in the cell with them?
No.
He's entered into hell in a cell.
Okay.
This is where it gets interesting.
Oh, don't tell me that's sleep dart, man.
Don't tell me that's sleep dart, man. Just need to check his movement.
Okay. Now, bugbear is this?
Gonna come up.
Like, I need the suppressor. Don't worry, I'm coming to murder her, the small child.
Coming to obliterate. Okay. This one. Coming up here in front of you, Callian, you fat bastard. He's gonna skim me.
I'm not fat. I'm just real.
He's got an
11,
attic skin.
11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. He's like, God damn it.
Try that again. And I'll remove that head.
Okay, that goblin's actually dead, see? Okay. Alrighty. you hear from a great distance the sound of a large, not a large creature, sound of a loud creature man yelling something in Goblin. The only person who can really
Understand is Relor.
is Relor, correct. And what occurs is in Goblin Relor, you hear you hear a goblin yell, "Silence!" Stand down to seemingly a large amount of the goblins in the blood court.
Huh.
You just hear like a "Silence! Stand down!" as it's yelled to the entirety of the court, basically. And then all of the goblins like run back to their seats. Including these two, which are going to disengage from your
Gotta do an attack of opportunity.
from your area. And they're all going to get to the thing, and they're going to look forward.
Yeah, there's some pretty scary tier obedience right there. They're in the middle of a life or death struggle. People just blew open the front door, and they're like, "Yes."
Just going to clear the roll order of all the goblins.
See him?
Okay, that wasn't all of them. Yep, alrighty, Samuel.
I'm just gonna stab him while he's sitting down.
It doesn't connect. It goes over his head, and he's like, "Hey!"
Stand still, you little bugger.
Keka told you to sit. Stand down, he said.
I don't even know how to say that.
He said, sit down. Court's in session.
Is it your turn?
That's all I can do. I mean, I guess I could bonus action hex him or something, but what's the point?
Do you need a petrified eye? I have a newt for that.
Oh, probably. I don't know.
Okay, alrighty. Ruka.
Well, Giant Brown Bear is thoroughly confused at everybody going to their seats after trying to stab him. Like, wave my, I guess, paw in front of the goblin in front of me.
Like, how? In what way?
Just kind of like, no, not really in a threatening way, just like trying to see if, like, he actually still sees me.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He, like, turns around and he's like,
Hey, shut up. Court's
I
going
look
in
at
session.
everybody
Shut
else.
up.
Shrug.
What?
I don't know.
I guess, I mean, if they aren't going to try to stab me, I'm just going to go over to here and just go lay against the wall.
okay, sure.
Just have a seat, because I'm thoroughly confused just what's going on.
Alrighty.
This isn't the reaction I expected.
The hobgoblin's now got a dagger hanging out of its head. It's just gonna yell at you guys. Get back in your cell!
Oh, he sounds very calm for someone with a knife in his face.
Alright.
Yeah.
Get back in yourself!
There we go.
That just sounds like he's scared and pleading.
It's
Um,
oh god, fucking back here, so you little assholes.
Yeah, he should be he should be more angry. Like he just got like shivved and batted by the person.
Oh. How many temp HP did you give to Henrietta?
6, I think.
Give us 6.
That'll go away on my turn.
Yeah. He cuts away that protection shield you've given her.
See?
It cracks. He's like, what? How did I not hit her?
By the power of Izet, it protects us.
Suck my ass.
That was just
Alright, Henrietta is like, ah! It isn't gay. Hide behind the golem.
oh great.
Throw her
Still
club
really
back.
healthy.
She's still holding the club, but she's very scared.
Good, good.
So help suppress the prisoners. This hobgoblin is dash out here. Alright, Relor.
Yep.
Sorry.
I guess I'll start moving. Wait, is the door locked? Or is it open?
Oh, it's open.
Okay.
The door is open. The
Oh,
hobgoblin's
fuck.
the hobgoblin's like, get back! Arr.
Well, time to 2-weapon fighting, I guess, since I have multiple daggers now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna...
I mean, they're more
That's
jagged.
action.
but- Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna action, and then bonus action with 2 of the quote-unquote daggers I made.
Sure.
Well, one of those probably hits.
First one will miss horribly.
Yes.
The old
So
one, too.
4 piercing to something on this hobgoblin's body.
What do you have disadvantage on attacks?
A disadvantage on ability checks. I guess it counts attacks as ability checks.
Nope.
Okay, well,
An attack and an ability check, so you would have just standard for that. So it'd be 9 and an 18, not a 9 and a 17. But anyway,
okay. So yeah, 4 piercing, and then I'm gonna roll on back.
Yes, leave that.
well, that'd actually be 1 piercing because you don't get your mod on. Unless, wait, do you have the 2 weapon fighting
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it is 1 piercing.
fighting style? Do you?
No, I do not.
Okay, yeah. So then, yeah, it's just 1 piercing. But it's funny because you stab him, and he's like, "Ete brute," and drops. And then the bugbears are like, and they get very angry.
Oh shit, there's bugbears.
Golemov.
Well, I'm currently blind, so as an action, I would like to cast light upon my bone club.
Alright, you get a lightsaber. What is the distance of light?
20-foot radius of bright light and another 20-foot of dim light.
Okay. There you go.
Oh shit. I can see everything.
No.
Cool. As a bonus action after seeing that crazy shit,
Yep.
I would like to cast Shield of Faith upon myself.
Okay.
Touch a boundless level of it myself, giving me a +2 to AC for the
Okay.
next 10 minutes.
On your little token thing, you can you can put your little blue bubble.
I should have closed that door.
15. Well, how long does it last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Good lord. You just get a little shield symbol. Give it a shield on.
Can we hear anything like they're doing back there? Or are they too far away?
No, they're way too far away to hear that.
Way too.
Even if I have an advantage on perception checks?
Yes.
Um,
They are through several stone doors.
yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Callian.
I'm gonna move. I'll move here.
Okay.
I will try to I don't know if it's gonna work. I'll try to are all the goblins facing forward now or something?
Majority of them, yeah. Some of them are like watching you and like looking at you, being like, "Shut up!"
I'll try to stay silent, just try not to be noticed in action again, as I try to scoot over to.
Okay. Can roll Del. That's yeah. None of them notice you. But you unless are you going? Well, are you dashing?
I can't.
Oh yeah, you use your action to be stealth as well.
So that's the best I can do.
Okay, alrighty. Elneth.
So they're all just completely straightforward and seem scared.
No, not scared. More that it's just it's just court's about to go in session, so they're all patiently waiting. They're all kind of pissed off at you guys for bursting in the way you did.
Samuel, let's take a opportunity to regroup and continue what we are doing after. I'll do a little head
We're gonna
nod.
continue drinking after? What you talking about?
Finish what we started here. We need to retrieve some people. See if we can't find them.
That's one opinion. I see a bunch of backs to me.
Fair enough.
Is that just your turn?
I'll kind of... I'm just gonna stay here if one of them turns around or they start doing anything. I'll ready a whip action to hit one of the two in front of me. Kyler.
Okay. Fine. Okay, so that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This bad boy gonna run up here. They're gonna stand, and you're gonna hear yelling from one of the hobgoblins that the court is now in session. Those who are not seated will be removed permanently.
I mean, I'm seated on this wall.
They were more referring to the goblins rather than you guys, but yeah, same.
Yeah, I know. I'm bear sitting.
Nice.
My bare ass on this floor.
Okay.
If you whisper it, it makes it sound more erotic than it should.
That's good. I'm sick, so I have to make do with what I can do.
Alright, this Boogeth Bereth is gonna walk up and say, get back in! Come on! Get back in! I'm gonna close the door!
I'm gonna close the door and expect you to not be there anymore.
Oh, yes, please do, my good sir.
And he closes the door.
God damn it.
Out of curiosity for future turns, closing the door is an action or a bonus action?
It is a bonus action. Interacting with an
Okay.
object. It's a free action, sorry, because it is interacting with an object.
Okay, good.
That's only interacting with one specific door. Like
Yes.
the interacting with an object becomes your action if you do multiple.
See, there you go. That's the best way to like defeat an invading force. You just have a bunch of doors and a really long hallway with like arrow slits, and they have to use their action economy to get through the doors.
Basically.
You have like automatic controls attached, and you can close all of them from behind the arrow slits.
Okay, so this hobgoblin's gonna fly over to the pedestal.
No, I can't see anything. So this is gonna be a great court session.
That's alright. I think, can Samuel see? I think he can. Just.
I can pretty much see the whole room from what I've seen.
He sees you guys at the back, and he just goes, "All that are capable of sitting need to sit. That includes the bear. Well, man."
You can see 120 feet, over 60.
What he can.
Whoever's talking.
Correct.
I'm impressed he deduced that I'm a man, but I mean, if he's not going to do anything, I'll go take a seat on this. Drag this bench over and have a seat.
Are we ending combat there, other than for the guys at the bottom, or has everyone ended combat?
No, I'm gonna go sit next to this dude on my turn and stab him.
I'm gonna start doing the exact same shit and just working my way through the benches.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you know what? Actually, to be fair, I don't know why I'm cooperating. You have a very good point. Yeah, time for some bear mauling.
Okay, alrighty. Alrighty, Samuel.
So let me move myself back. 'Cause, you know, I don't want to give the goblins an unfair disadvantage while I'm mauling them.
Alright, that'll hit. Who are you hitting? Hitting that guy? Okay, that'll hit.
Just stabbing him in the stomach and having a seat.
Yeah, I whisper over to him. I sat down. You happy?
I mean, are you stealthing that attack? I mean,
No.
you can't even stealth that attack. Attacking
No, I'm
takes stealth immediately, yeah.
I'm not trying to stealth. I'm just doing my thing.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's fine. You hear from it. You hear from the end of the room. You're gonna regret that. Ruka?
I mean, I still can't see more than like 15 feet ahead of me, right? I'm pretty much just like
Can I
completely.
talk to the guy that yelled at me and basically say something along the lines of, "I didn't like the way you talked to me."
You're gonna like the way I blow you up, then.
I don't think you can make a persuasion roll in this situation. I feel like he's irrationally angry at you for killing somebody during his court session.
You also can't, because that would require an action.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
I mean, it's pretty clever.
That's a good reason to do that.
Alright, Ruka.
Yeah, so there's no bench here, right?
No.
Okay, so yeah, as I said before, I'm gonna drag a bench over. I'm gonna have a seat.
Yep.
And I'm gonna
As the bear?
yes, ask the bear.
Okay, right.
I'm not gonna unshape shift it. I'm just going to emanate a low growl at him, and I'm gonna lounge.
Okay. Alright. Is that all?
Yeah, right now.
Alright. Okay. This guy's gonna do nothing, because he's dead.
Henrietta is gonna be like.
We're the best at prison breaks.
Okay. This guy's gonna do. This guy's gonna do nothing. This
We have a
This
great
is-
deductor.
bug bit is gonna like sort of be on guard, I guess. Subgun was gonna do nothing. Relor, what are you gonna do?
Raylor. The door's locked, right? I don't know. I can't get in that space to even attempt to mess with the door, so.
No,
Probably mess with the door from the adjacent square.
He's diagonal.
Oh.
On like a hard corner.
Yeah. I mean, why does it look like the bed over here is all kind of propped up? What's the situation there?
It just seems to be blocking the door from the inside, as if to make goblins not be able to get in from that side.
I move the bed and try that door, if that is a thing I can do on a single turn.
Roll athletics to move the bed.
18. That's not. Oh, actually, no. That's 14.
That is 14. That's enough to move the bed. You like slide it across. You just slide it
Okay.
across, revealing the door. You can walk up to it.
18, 20.
As you sort of try and twist the handle a little bit and push on it, you're out of luck.
All right. I don't have enough movement to do anything else, so that's my turn.
Okay. Golemov.
Where is the not bugbear corpse? The other one. Where's the corpse that we just killed?
It's through the door.
Shit.
On the other side of the door.
Okay. I will open the door and smack the first motherfucker I find.
Okay. The door
boy.
is in fact unlocked. As the bugbears just simply closed it and wished that you'd vanish after they opened it.
Actually, since they're a little farther away, I would like to cast a guiding bolt
Okay.
at the one that is straight ahead.
Okay. Why is nothing?
It's okay, I'll fix it. No, it's in there.
You know, but like nothing's making rolls.
Yeah.
Nothing's making spell attack. That's annoying. The fact that nothing's making spell attack. Only slightly obnoxious. Alright, have you got one now? So you can edit the spell to make it a spell attack, basically. Like,
It just says output.
on your spells, yeah. So the output to attack, yeah, 46 radius. It is a ranged spell attack, so you want to put spell attack where it says none. Put range.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there you go. You should be able to roll it. What? What? Use the from the core page. Should be why isn't there guiding bolt there? What? Why does it not have an attack? Literally set it to attack. Spell cut. Attack. 4d6. Set damage there. That one is there. To core. There it is.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Damn!
Fucking
Um,
decimated.
The gods very clearly are in your light as this beam, this bolt of radiant energy, just skewers this bugbear. He is dead.
Wait, was it a natural 20?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Get fucking destroyed.
You critted. So ended
You
up doing-
crit him good.
You dealt basically fireball damage.
Bitch.
Shot to the heart.
Can I move into a corpse's space?
Yes. Yes, you can. It is a dead corpse.
I challenge him. Fight me in the name of Azet.
He looks at you like, "Hey, did you do that to my friend?"
No, I believe the dark one inside did. And then I'll move there.
God damn.
I'll kill the dark one then. Wait, but you're not supposed to be getting that anyway.
No, get him first. You did this to your friend. He's a terrible person.
That is a good point. Yep, no, right. Yeah, it makes sense. I would not allow you to have done that with a bugbear if their intelligence wasn't horrible.
I figured, but I'm definitely gonna just stand there and let that happen.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Callian.
I'm gonna keep moving.
I don't even know where the fuck Callian went.
Off to the right.
I cannot see it.
Roll me stealth if you're trying to get away stealthily.
Is he still in the room? Or is he just like fuck off completely?
He's now.
And
out
I
of it.
was running.
20, that's fine. You sort of like sneak into the room. You do get in, but as you get in, you hear of a wrist crossbow loaded and pointed at you.
Oh, excellent. Guess who you just found?
Bro.
Get back in the room now.
Oh wow. I'm out of here.
It's just like over our shoot. And it's just like sort of doing the little twitch to get you to move.
I did move. Just a little closer.
Alright, you're gonna move closer to him, that's fine.
Man, we had an excellent plan, didn't we? Like, literally no holes.
I cast cause.
Well,
What was that? I mean, you used your action to be stealthy. You can't.
Oh.
Yes.
I thought the stealth thing just continued.
Nah, it's every time you want to do something whilst in stealth, it's like that's
Okay.
that's what you get to deal with. So,
Okay.
yeah, he's gonna keep that like wrist crossbow pointed at you. Okay. Alna.
Following in tow with Samuel. Step up to this boy and try and stick a shib in his back.
Okay.
Oh, wrong one. But
Yeah, that is incorrect.
that would still be an 18 now.
It is the same roll. Yeah, it's the same roll.
So,
So just roll me a whip.
that would be the short sword, actually.
Alright. Yeah.
Obviously, no. Not sneak attacking.
Okay, he's dead, and you hear from a hobgoblin clearly at the front of well, I guess you've all just signed your own death.
That one was talking mean to us too, sir.
Alrighty, is that all?
Moving into this one, and then bonus action try and hit this other one with the whip, so he fucking scooches closer to Samuel.
So who are you whipping?
The one on the left of me.
Right, okay. Alrighty, roll that whip. That one just gets whipped and he's like,
You'll regret that. Trust me. You're not doing a smart thing here.
I would have to agree that you're not doing a smart thing either.
No, I'm 100% doing the smartest thing that I can be right now, to be honest.
Sure you
Didn't die from that?
Nope.
Wow. Tough goblin.
And that's all.
okay.
I do gotta ask a question. Since I never went unaggressive, wouldn't I be threatening this guy?
That is true.
What? Threatening who?
This boy beside me.
That's not how flanking works, though. Flanking is like a... Flanking is a really iffy rule in the DMG that is 100% like to the DM's discretion of what gains you flanking and what doesn't.
Fair.
No problem. I'm just asking.
Yeah. No. Like I understand. Yeah. In prior editions, they had like a lot more laid out rules with it, but in the DMG, it's just like, hey, if you're here and here, flanking advantages apply. But then there's like a bunch of nitty gritty stuff of like 2 DM's discretion of like whether or not there's aggressors and yada yada yada. I tend to just keep it of that if you're in a combat set based scenario where you're like committing attacks to him or whatever, as well as someone else from the other side, then that'd be a flank. But right now you're just sitting and you stabbed a dude. And so his attention would be on Alneth, who just stabbed the dude next to him, so... It'd be that kind of thing.
That makes sense.
But, like, even then, like... You're probably not going to kill the goblin. But, yes, that the hobgoblin down here, he's going to do basically nothing but stand there. 18 to hit, Callian?
18 to hit me? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 11 piercing.
Okay.
You feel your throat tighten as you
Takes 5 cold damage.
as you attempt to speak. You cannot.
Sorry, what was the damage again? 11?
11 piercing, yes.
Takes 5. Takes 5 cold damage.
Who gets this?
Alright.
Well, actually, roll me a wisdom save. Actually, you know, just immediate silence.
6.
Okay, you're silenced. You feel your throat sort of tighten up, and you just can't get those words out. As he sort of prompts with his rapier, get back into the court. Come on. And then Bugabed. This bugbear is gonna be like, alright, I'm going in to kill the stupid elf. And he runs in.
I smack the shit out of him and probably miss.
Yep, let me just move him all that way. You do miss. With a 4. So you swing over him, and as he's running, he sees that you swung over him. He's like, "What? You betrayed me!" So he's gonna stand up,
I betrayed him.
and he's gonna
Give a bit of a smacky smack to Relor.
You should have known an elephant never forgets.
22 to hit, Relor.
That doesn't hit.
The old classic.
Alright, 12 piercing. This morning star just goof! Hits into your side. Tries to take it out of you.
How much damage is that?
12 piercing. 12.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah,
lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah. Relor is not. He's probably bleeding in places.
He's not looking too good.
Took one hit. God, what a scrub.
Except for the fact that I 1v1 this other guy last night.
I forgot about that.
And I still have that damage.
I mean, you could have short rested and just used your hit.
I couldn't.
Well, no,
What do
you
you mean
could
you
have
couldn't?
short rested while
You
were-
can short rest.
I
and spend
asked
hit
about
die.
that.
No, you said long rest. You didn't say
Yeah,
short
that was
rest.
yeah. No, that was while you were sleeping. While you were doing everything else when the time was passing, you were doing the daggers.
I didn't. Okay, well that's fine. Whatever.
um. So okay. Da 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 da. Dun, dun, dun.
My God. I didn't realize goblins were so advanced that they're having intermissions during their court sessions.
Yeah, they're having an intermission. One of the other goblins comes out from behind the stage. He starts juggling.
I'm
And
impressed.
they're like,
Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
I shoot him in the kneecap for jokes.
Okay.
So this guy at the front said, "This will teach you
To kill my goblins. I'm just drawing the diagram.
Fireball.
You're not far off.
It's disintegrate.
No, God.
Finger of death.
Power word kill.
Wish.
I wish my goblins were alive again."
Right.
Meteor storm.
Hunger of Hadar. I don't know, actually probably shouldn't give you any ideas. That's actually probably in reach for him. Man, being a goblin must mean you can save a bundle on interior lighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking that. Okay. Samuel and Alneth,
If you would like to make me a dex save.
I would like to instantly twice.
Wow.
Use an evasion?
Why would I have evasion?
That's why I was confused if you were like being serious of the I want to instantly pass, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, how do you what?
That's like level 7.
That's why I was like, wait a minute. I was like, hang on a second. Threw me for a loop there for a second. Oh, it is giving me a little cast to that. Okay.
And out like a light. Say it. We're all knocked the fuck out.
What? It was just enough to take Samuel. Yeah, that's not lethal at all. But like it's lethal, but it was a non. But hang on, I need to see if I have the sniping tool. You need to see this stupid roll.
Is this a fireball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is a fireball, but it wasn't a lethal fireball. No.
Damn.
Just show you like how pitiful this damage is. Let's save it as pitiful fireball pitiful fireball .png.
Do the other fucking 5 goblins just pass out immediately?
No, they're ill affected, and so is Uruka.
Ah, evocation.
Kind of. It's just a matter that they can. The Hobgoblin Devastator just has a thing that allows him to just choose people that can auto succeed this. Can auto succeed it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, did you say Hobgoblin Devastator?
Correct.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Where did it save this pitiful file?
Have you checked your downloads folder?
No, it's not a download. There it is.
Picture folder?
That was
Totally worth the extra slot.
People don't realize when they walk outside, there's basically a grocery store.
Nice.
Totally worth the extra slot.
So was it 21 damage or 1 damage?
22.
21.
It was 22 because he cast it with an additional slot, which added the 1 to it.
Okay, so he takes the 5 damage from the armor Agathis.
Correct.
Does Zed take the 5 damage from Armor of Agathis from me?
What was that?
Zed,
he
when he hit me.
Yeah. No, Alna's not dead. Alna's just
I know.
Buckled.
and Samuel's like holding on, and then like, oh wait a minute, there's more damage. Oh god. What's dealing two. Additional 9 damage.
Okay, I'm dead.
Unconscious.
He might actually be past.
That's what I mean.
Unconscious. No, that shouldn't pass him through negative. He's got a max of like, what have you got, a max of like 22?
I'm dead.
Yeah, but that would take me to -4.
That doesn't matter as long as it isn't your
as long as it's not your max.
Yeah.
In negative. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it isn't your
Oh,
max.
you just low-key died?
Dude, Elneth, that's what?
I have 15 HP, ding dong. I'm dead.
We haven't been hit yet.
No.
That extra damage is only dealt to Samuel. It's a single target.
It has to be negative
It is.
15.
That- The
But the attack has to have done 30 damage for him to die immediately.
the 9 is only to Samuel.
Alright. I was gonna say.
It's once per turn. It's once per turn. One target can take an additional 2d6 on a damaging spell.
I thought that was.
It's not both of you.
Alright.
I
I thought that was both of us for a hot second there. I was just like, wait. Alright.
No.
It's
If that was
been good run.
both of you, if that was both of you, then the Hobgoblin Devastator wouldn't be a CR4 like, or at least it shouldn't be. There are a lot of very pesky because like he has spells like lightning bolt and stuff, and if that was everything, and that could apply to everyone, I feel that would be kind of stupid. So I think Alna's still alive and is just sleepy Betty bye-byes.
Hardcore.
And Samuel's also now resting in his chair. Is anyone else hostile still?
I'm guessing me, but
No, if you are, then initiative stays up.
well, I'm gonna drop it now. You did a lot of damage, and I'm alone.
It's called being a good person.
I was testing it.
That's funny.
I mean, no, the town didn't want to be saved. There was potential for this. There is a back door to this black corner.
Didn't we have multiple people look at the building? Why would? Yeah, never mind.
Everyone's like, sure.
Okay, so if you're no longer being an aggressor, then that'll be that gone. Turn order is gone. Although wait a minute, the bugbear's still at the bottom down. He's just gonna back up. He's gonna politely ask you, Golemov, if you're gonna go back in your cell.
No. I'm gonna fucking beat his ass.
Alrighty, well let's.
But I'll look at him and be like, oh yes, quite, excuse me. And then I'll smack him.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know why he still trusts me.
Smack you. It wasn't a trust, it was like, would you politely go back into your cell?
That's a lot of damage.
Dude, I'm smacking.
That is a lot of damage. Unfortunately, that won't meet his AC, and it'll just like, there's this little like, boonk sound as it hits his shoulder, and he just raises his morning star.
Oh shit.
And that ones and drops his morning star,
Yes.
and it just lands and as it hits the floor and sort of wobbles a little bit. What are you gonna do in reply to that?
Picking up a item is a what?
Free action interacting with an object.
1 second. Is that a martial weapon?
The morning star?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and I won't be proficient with it. Screw it. Guiding. No. Okay.
You'd have disadvantage if you fire a ranged attack.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna. There's nowhere I can move that I can't be out of range and guiding bolt him.
I mean, he's unarmed now, so his punch will probably do next to nothing to you.
That's true, but I can't. That's true. Alright, I'm gonna pick up his Morning Star.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance.
Okay. Just roll in chat 1d6. Just square bracket, then the 1d6. And then close it.
Nice.
Very nice. Alright, that bugbear is gonna get
He has to
shunned
make a con save.
by the light.
He has to make a con save to damage.
Against spell save DC.
What's your DC?
13.
13,
I
he
meant to
meets
say
it.
that. Shit. Alright, so he doesn't take the damage.
He doesn't
In
take
that
the hit.
case, I'll take his weapon and move. Does the door space count as 5? Feet of
Yeah.
movement? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
where
boy.
I'm gonna take that attack of opportunity.
Okay, he pulls his javelin out.
Oh shit.
You can
Nah.
pull out his javelin as a reaction.
No. It was making a joke. That's like,
Oh fine.
no, I was
He
making
pulls
a
out
joke
his
'cause-
great
'cause
sword.
he made the effort to like pick up the weapon and take it away. Then I was gonna be like, all right, he takes out his spare weapon now. All right, let's use things to hit. All right, that's a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and that will be 1 + 2, so 3 damage. He will never leave a bar for badly planned attack again. Like, show me the map. Show me where the troops are. I ain't going out if I can't see them.
Okay, so that was 3 damage?
Yeah, just 3 bludgeoning, yeah.
Alright. That will be my turn.
That'll be your turn. Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Ignore that.
Okay, so you're gonna get into there. As you get into there, the bugbear is just gonna be like, "Stay in there! I don't want to see you again." He's gonna close the door.
Oh, dude, this bugbear is really on his job.
And the hobgoblin on the large pile of bones is going to raise his staff, setting an aura in the air where he speaks almost normally as his voice is projected across the courtroom as he says to everyone, "Court's in session. The prisoners will be out shortly." And everything fades to black. No, you're stable because it was non-lethal.
Oh, okay.
So it just renders you unconscious. So essentially, the only way that you can get back into consciousness is if you receive you receive hit point healing, or you're tended to for a long rest of 8 hours. So if somebody else tends to you for 8 hours, then you can regain 1 hit point and regain consciousness.
I mean, I'd love to do anything, but I can barely even see in here.
But yeah, we'll fade to black and end the session there. It's already gone for 3 hours.
Alright.
I feel like that plan could have gone better. I mean,
That was such shit.
Guys,
You
I think
did.
we did good.
You did insanely well for what I thought was going to happen. I thought you guys were going to walk in there, and then you're going to see the goblins. They were going to be like, "Get him!" And then you guys are going to be like, "No, and just run out the door again.
no, we gotta commit.
That's what I thought you guys were going to do. And then Rick is just like, no, who was it that ran in? It was like Samuel something was just like, "Yeah, I'm running there firing." I was just like, all right.
This is why I love Dungeons and Dragons.
I thought it was going to get...
We still have a good chance of getting out of this too. That's the best part.
Yeah, we do.
Well, yeah, you guys are probably going to get out of this, most likely.
If somebody lights a torch, I'm going in. By the way, like that's basically I'm waiting for somebody to light something so I can see.
None of us have torches, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping like somebody else is going to for like some kind of ceremony or some BS.
Ceremony.
You're like, oh yes, we must light the ceremonial torch of goblin justice. Rare time.
I mean, if Golemov eventually gets down to where you guys are at, his bone saber is going to be going.
I have the light cantrip, but it had a verbal component, and
Oof.
that's not going to be a thing anymore.
I need to find a token for the silence thing.
Just have it be like a gagged amount.
That's a good one, I reckon.
What had happened to Milo? He was there and then he wasn't.
What happened to Milo?
I think he just got annoyed and just DC'd.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
I
I think he legitimately raged because when I asked everybody their marching order was when he DC'd.
Yeah, it was one of those things that he
was he angry that we weren't planning ahead?
Probably.
He's probably pissed off because he probably would have been like, "I'm useless in the this bit," and I'm just like, well, I mean, to be fair. By the way, when I said this is where Milo might get a spell book, the Devastator has a spell book.
Yeah,
Ironic.
and it's one of those things too that like I think he typed in chat that he was gonna go off somewhere to think or something like that, contemplatively as a character.
Did he? I didn't even see that.
Yeah. It was
Was
like
that
way.
Was that when you guys were like talking about your plan? Because I was glancing at that and like reading tidbits of it and scanning
Yeah.
over it.
It was.
I was honestly straight up not expecting 40 fucking goblins to just be there in the front hall.
Yeah, I know.
I was expecting them to be like in bed or some shit, and it's just like, yeah, no.
Maybe we should have considered they might be in court session kind of soon.
That's why I watched
I
the
was,
fucking door for 2 hours and other crazy shit like that. I was like, they never fucking leave.
We watched
Yeah,
the
no, they
door.
don't. They stay in here and then they like sleep. They like stay in here and they sleep. The sleeping quarters on the map of like where the goblins.
No, I'm confused
go
for a
around.
second here. So do they just like are they like the court clerks? Why do they live in here?
They just live. They just live in there. As well as they do actually leave these goblins. Here's a little out of character tidbit. There is a back door.
Yeah, I mean, I was just getting kind of tired of how spending every session gaining 0 ground on our goal.
That is a good point.
Yeah,
Like,
there was a
bum
point where
rushing
you
was a
gotta
good
just fucking crack the safe at this point.
bum rushing was a good idea, I think, in my opinion.
it could go better, but it might actually end up going all right once they're in the room. It might.
In all
It's
honesty,
debatable.
we gained a lot of ground in the forefront, even though there's still a lot of crazy bullshit that's going on right now. We killed 5 out of fucking 6 bugbears at level 2. That's a pretty good fucking jump in my book.
Last long rest in that prison and we'll be coming at you.
I'm gonna die against this Zed guy.
No, he's gonna like next session he is genuinely just gonna like have his rapier to your back and like throw you in a chair.
And then fucking take you to Pound Town.
And then
I was gonna flick him off.
No oil. Cactus dildo surprise all night.
that'll I mean if you try and do anything he's just gonna trank dart you.
Dude, this is
Callian runs, he's like trying to run, he's just
Okay.
this motherfucker. He's just like, you know what? If they ever run from me, I'm just gonna train dart.
So if Sam lives and gets this spell book, which I don't need, by the way, I'm gonna so grog it with Milo, assuming he's still there, and be like, "Nope, what you got? I'm not giving it to you. What do you got?"
What you got?
I say you should. 100%. I agree with this plan of action.
Yeah,
All
because
we have
you
to
know.
do is the bar for some fruit drinks.
Yes, I'd be like, "Stupid book."
The bit that I just don't get is the fact that now that's the second player that's just like up and vanished. No ends, no ifs, no
One
ends.
of them strictly concerned with like people vanishing is one of the first few to just up and fucking vanish.
And he just vanished! He didn't message me, he didn't do nothing, he just left the Discord!
He's just fucking up and gone. Bard just quit immediately, like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?